There are indications that despite the Supreme Court stay of execution order on the use of the old NAIRA notes, banks and some filling stations are rejecting the old notes. The rejection, many believe, is predicated on the no clear-cut directive on the policy as the nation awaits the outcome of the Supreme Court decision on the 15th of February. Checks by Trust TV revealed that though the extension was meant to allay fears around the policy and ease the stress in accessing the new notes or even the old ones, the situation seems to remain the same as POS operators continue to complain of no cash, while most ATMs remain cashless as well. Residents are resorting to buying the currency from filling stations and even commercial motorcycles as some banks shut down branches over lack of cash and attacks from frustrated Nigerians. Abuja-based legal practitioner Mutiu Akinsoya speaks on the implications of this new development.
Saying that deadline cannot stand until the 15th day of this month, when the motion of notice will be heard, and then the court will make the decision on whether there's going to be an extension or the deadline will then have an effect. It's sub judice. So every institution, every person out there must obey what the Supreme Court has said by continuing to recognize the old notes as legal tender. So it's still a legal tender as far as we're concerned, because it's before the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court has spoken. So the CBN Act is also very clear that whatever is legal tender should not be rejected by anyone. So anybody who rejects a legal tender, a NAIRA or Kobo, as recognized by the CBN Act, is an offense that is punishable under the law. So because it is still a legal tender, recognized even by the CBN, and upon which the court has made a pronouncement, everybody, every citizen, institutions, and persons have a duty to obey and still recognize it as a legal tender. So anybody who is at this point refusing to recognize it is violating the law and can be punished in accordance with the provisions of the CBN Act. And what you must also understand is that looking at the CBN Act, the CBN Act also gives even the central bank a huge discretion when it comes to even recognizing legal tenders. And I'm sure the CBN, even in its magnanimity, will still give enough time to still call back this note. So it has even that discretion to, whichever way the Supreme Court judgment goes, to still say, oh, we still give people still that opportunity to still bring back the old notes. So the Act is clear that they have that discretion to do that.